What's up, YouTube? It's the kid David back with another video. Make sure you like, button, that subscribe button, share this video, comment this video. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Mahomes had just turned 30 last week. He got some great accomplishments, some great stats. I'm looking at the retired great Tom Brady. 649 touchdown passes, 7-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time lead MVP, the first unanimous ever MVP. Lead the NFL in passing yards all time, touchdowns all time, touchdowns in the postseason all time, touchdowns in the regular season, in the postseason all time, yards in the postseason all time, most wins of our quarterback. He got the list going. I always want to debate Marcellus Wiley. I like Marcellus Wiley, but he's an idiot when it comes to sports. He's just an idiot. Some of his sports take. You got Tom Brady. You say Peyton Manning is better than Tom Brady. There's no football argument that Peyton Manning is better than Tom Brady. There's no football argument. Ladies and gentlemen. It's no argument. Tom Brady got over 100 touchdown passes, more than him, and he got 5 more Super Bowls than him, and 4 more Super Bowl MVPs, more passing yards, better touchdown interception ratio. I mean, it's crazy. Tom Brady got 100 more touchdown passes than Peyton, and got 50 less interceptions than him. Let that sink in. He got over 100 plus more touchdowns than Peyton, in there 50 plus. Because people say that. Wait, Tom Brady played longer. Well, he got less interceptions than him. And he played longer. That's why that Tom Brady, the best quarterback ever. And Tom Brady come out and say Aaron Rodgers is the most talented thrower of the ball. Him and Dan Marino, I believe so. I believe so. Throwing the ball, but that's not football. That's not how we look at. See, the media got it twisted. You see, Kobe, basketball is something we look at. We say Kobe Bryant the best and most talented ever, but we see Kobe as the most skilled and most talented ever. Because in football, that football quarterback is not a skill position. He's throw the ball, get the ball, get to the ball, give it to the guy that's wide open, and know how to lead a group of guys to winning. That's what a quarterback do. Now, Jake Cutler got one of the best arms I've ever seen. He ain't even nowhere close to Tom Brady. Jake Cutler got a better arm than Tom Brady. He got a talent on Tom Brady. That's just fact. Do we think he's better than Tom Brady at any level? No. Okay, shut up. Anyway, so the Peyton Manning thing is no argument for Manning. Peyton Manning played with Reggie Wayne. Should be a Hall of Fame. Will be in the Hall of Fame soon. Marvin Harris already in the Hall of Fame. NJ in the Hall of Fame. NJ was a running back. And he had simultaneously 2 number 1 wide receivers on the outside with Darius Clark, a really good tight end. And he had Stokely as his slot receiver. And he had Adrian James, a Hall of Fame back in the, and he got a Hall of Fame coach. You go on the defense side of the ball, he had 2 guys. He always have 2 guys rushing the passer. Dwight Freeney should be Hall of Fame, and Robbie Metcalf should be Hall of Fame. He had, when he won the Super Bowl, he had defense player of the year Bob Sanders on the team, the safety. If his career was longer, besides injury, he would be a Hall of Fame. Let that sink in. He had Marvin Harris. Marvin Harris is so good his son in the NFL. Son is pretty good. He had some bad drops on the weekend. So let's trade Marcelo. Let's trade Tom. Let's trade. I can't even, because Tom Brady the best. He had Richard Seymour and Ty Law. That's the 2 Hall of Famers on the team. Willie McGinnis not a Hall of Famer. Teddy Bridgewater not a Hall of Famer. Them guys not Hall of Famers. So they both had 2 Hall of Famers on their defenses, right, early on. But Peyton had the Hall of Fame wide receivers and the Hall of Fame running back, simultaneously putting up great stats while Tom Brady was winning with David Givens, Deion Bridge, and Troy Brown, who played on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. There's no argument for him. There's no argument. And when Tom Brady got Randy Moss, he broke the record. Tom Brady still on the only NFL quarterback that had 50 touchdown passes with under double-digit interceptions. Never. That's ever. When Peyton threw for 55, he had 10 interceptions. People hold on, double digits mean 10. All right, let us serenade. Leads me to Patrick Mahomes. So before I go to Patrick Mahomes, let's put Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Adrian James with Tom Brady early on. How you think Tom Brady's stats gonna look? It's already the best ever. How good do you think Tom Brady's stats get? So that argument is done, Marcelo Wallace. For the people, the Peyton Manning fans and the Archie Mannings, the name and his son. You see how his nephew doing? Okay, I digress. Peyton Manning was a fucking timing quarterback, and he played in the dome his whole career. That little with Patrick Mahomes. Now his first 8 seasons is outstanding and great. First start, he's played 9 seasons. This is 8 NFL starting season. At the same, he got to have. You see, the last 2 years he's been declining. We playing in the pass-happy league. The last 2 years, he have not thrown 30 touchdown passes in the season. It's going to be very hard-pressed for him to even have another 8 years, let alone 16 plus more years like Tom Brady had. It's going to take him 16 plus years to throw 30 plus touchdown passes to catch up to Tom Brady. I don't see it happen. He was off to a great start when he had Hall of Fame Tyreek Hill and Hall of Fame Travis Kelce when they was all in their prime. He had Kareem Hunt really good in the backfield, and he had Sammy Watkins. Resembling to Peyton Manning. Kareem Hunt is no Adrian James, but he's really good until he kicked that white girl in the back and he missed some time. Sammy Watkins was really good, but he had a bad. He was the number 1 wide receiver. Lottery pick, top 10 pick, Tyreek Hill. You know what he represents? Hall of Fame. Travis Kelce. He had all of them simultaneously at the same time. That's why he had that great second season and second year in the league, his first year starting. And then after that, he goes on. He do great. He won the Super Bowl because he has so many great weapons. He wins MVP. Got 2 MVPs. But is he going to have his in the next? How long? He don't even play. Probably don't even play 23 because he like to run the ball. He like to leave his shoulder. He's not a pocket quarterback. You see that terrible throw he threw across his body the other day when they was 3-3 and they had the game won against the Giants. He could have put the Giants back in the game. The Giant defender can't catch interception. I mean, it's just a horrendous mistake and his mechanics is off. I don't see nobody breaking Tom Brady record, not even the great Patrick Mahomes, as he declining for the 3rd straight year in our very eyes, and he doesn't have the repertoire he had before. But he still has pass cuts to Travis Kelce. Tom Brady won the unanimous MVP with just we remember Aaron Hernandez and we had Roy Gronkowski. Roy Gronkowski wasn't Roy Gronkowski in 2010. He came that in 2010 and became a Pro Bowl Hall of Fame and probably the best tight end ever. When Tom Brady used unanimous MVP, but he still never had a wide receiver, a number 1 wide receiver, all pro wide receiver Hall of Fame. He had that for 1 season in Randy Moss, 1.5 seasons. Because he got hurt the second year in New England with his torn ACL, then he came back and had Randy Moss for a half a season. After that, he did go play with Mike Evans and AB not going to be Hall of Fame because his semantics off the field. Mike Evans will be a Hall of Fame, but Mike Evans was not a Hall of Famer. Mike Evans was not a Pro Bowler when Tom Brady won Super Bowl. He had back-to-back 40-yard touchdown seasons in Tampa. He threw over 106 touchdowns in Tampa. His first year 40, second year 43, and the last year 25. Over 106 touchdowns in 3 seasons. That's a 3-year span in his 40s. An MVP in his 40s. For that 3 years straight, nobody threw more touchdown passes than Tom Brady. Let that sink in. Can Patrick do that? I don't believe so. I don't think so. Y'all let me know in the comments. Beat it up. Hit that subscribe button. But he is off to a great start. But it is the next 8 ain't gonna be as good as his first 8. If y'all believe that, beat up in the comments. Daddy, where you at? Hit the like button. Subscribe. Peace.